There's real belief at the Kandahar Air Wing that the Afghan National Security Forces can go it alone.
We shouldn't wait for the international community. We were born in this country. We are the children of this country, so we should defend the country by ourselves.
From here, the Afghan Air Force oversees the support of thousands of ANSF operating in the south of the country. The wing is a hub for logistics, troop movement and casualty evacuations for the most conflict-ridden part of the country. With the help of ISAF mentors, Afghan pilots and flight engineers are increasingly able to conduct solo missions.
But over the last year, they've really increased their capabilities to where they can do self-escorted missions, where they no longer need ISAF air weapons team escort to go into higher threat landing zones. And they're also doing air assault missions.
Facilities include housing, a clinic and a mosque, and classrooms where Afghan airmen can study whilst not conducting missions. Troop movements and resupply in the mountainous terrain requires a high level of skill. Even for experienced pilots, training is ongoing to make sure the Afghan Air Force can eventually take over supporting their ground forces.
All our missions are combat missions currently to areas under a high level of threat. So our pilots have received 3 different types of training, which no one else has received in Afghanistan. Conducting sling loads. This is a major achievement for us, of course, with the cooperation of our partners.
A small contingent of Ukrainian ISAF forces work alongside Afghans, tending the Russian Mi-17 helicopters.
The Mi-17 is really adaptable. Climate isn't an issue. Whether it's a hot or dry climate, it doesn't matter.
The Afghans are really doing their best, but not everything always goes to plan. However, this is a learning curve.
Despite only being stood up in late 2009, 90% of the infrastructure here has already been completed. As well as flying 7 Mi-17 helicopters, they have brand new additions like the Cessna 208 light aircraft. Easy to maintain, it only needs a 2-man crew, but it's still new technology for these Afghan airmen.
We've used these C-208s in the high mountains and in the difficult climate of Afghanistan. So far, we've pulled off each mission, whether it was providing equipment or conducting air assaults.
All pilots are on track to become air assault qualified, just the next step to create Afghanistan's Air Force. As for their ISAF partners, the Air Force support mission extends until 2017, although mentors say there have already been significant milestones towards a fully independent Afghan Air Force. Kath Brazier, Forces News.